they played fantastically well, so they deserve the win. They were a much better side than us this week. No, I'm good. Yeah, physically good. I wouldn't say like every test match you go into, I know there's sometimes you get told it's going to go a certain way, but we as players always will know that's not always the case. So Bangladesh are a really good side. Haven't played them a lot in test matches, but played them a lot in one days, even recently, and they've got some class players. So it's not the desired result by any means, and I think the standard we hold is a bit higher than what we played this week, but I don't think so. I thought our preparation was really excellent. We spent 6 weeks or so up in Brisbane. I thought we pretty much got that bang on. So it's hard to put your finger on. Just felt like we just didn't get off to a great start, and kind of once you're behind on a pretty good wicket against a pretty good side, it was kind of really hard to wrestle the momentum back. So hard to put your finger on kind of just one thing, but felt a bit off the pace. Half over 8, so we kind of 4 overs down. So that's why we went back into Gaz pretty quickly, but then we kind of got back to, I was going to bowl Trav, and then we actually got our overs back level. So a bit of a lighter load for Starkey and Joshy, and it felt like once I got to 20 runs, I felt like didn't really want to bowl any of us. So no, I'm good. Yeah, physically good. Got a sore big toe, the bowler's toenail, but that's dead, so that won't be a problem in a couple of days' time. But all good. Yeah, it's again a non-test or normal test venue. It's a bit hard to read the pitch. So you're always kind of weighing up, I am anyway, first innings versus fourth innings. When do you think it's going to be hard at the bat? It was rock hard. I thought with a bit of grass it might be tough for the first hour, but felt like a pretty good batting track. Whereas hard to know what day 4 and 5 are going to do, but you feel like it might crack up in the heat, might spin, and that's pretty much how it played out. So do I regret it? Probably not. I'd probably do the same thing. I think if you get through that first hour, even the seam numbers weren't very high after the kind of the first hour. So you'd hope as a team we could kind of bat longer than however long we batted for the test, just over 100 overs, 130 overs something. So you'd hope you earn the right to then be bowling on a late day 4, 5th day wicket where it's starting to spin and come to you. They played fantastically well, so they deserve the win. They were a much better side than us this week. I thought they outplayed us in all facets, really. They were really patient. Just didn't really let us back in, held on to their catches. If he wants to play golf, I'm sure there'll be boys out there playing golf at some point. But no, that was a really good win. No test match loss feels great. So, not too sure. I think we're always quite individual. Everyone goes about it slightly differently. So coaches will work with each player individually, and I don't think there was a huge trend on kind of everyone got out a little bit differently. So I'll work it out. But I think it's pretty clear it's not quite functioning as well as we'd like as a group. So I'm sure the batters will get together and talk about maybe review some footage, review methods, their approaches to how they were this week, and if we need to make some changes to our style, we've got a week or so, and we better do it pretty quickly. With the amount of cricket you play, you're kind of always balancing the start versus the end. I actually thought we probably did a little bit more this time than we have in the past, because I haven't played a lot of test cricket, particularly myself, Joshy, Lino, a couple of these guys who weren't part of the summer. We're really thorough. Spent a lot of time up in Brisbane. So I think that's fair. I think you're always rethinking your approaches. In the past, it's say for a big Ashes tour, it's always the balance. Worked for one World Test Championship, didn't work for the other. But you're kind of hoping by the time of that tour, you still got the energy, and so they're the things the coach always weighing up. We'll review it, but I actually thought we got it. Given the circumstances, I thought we did it pretty well this time. I mean, with the Scotty, I think it's we all know how good he is. So it's the same. We'll turn up there, we'll have a look at the pitch, and you kind of work out your best bowling group. But absolutely, with someone like Scotty on the in the squad, you're always trying to find a way to fit him in. He's that good. So we'll see. Who knows? I think we'll wait, but I think all the bowlers pulled up pretty well after this game. And then second one was batting.
Well, you've only had this one test
match
since the.
Yeah, I think it's a balance of it's one test, but it's also a little bit of a trend as well. So it's trying to work out, do you need to intervene now or do you let it play out and it's the way forward. So I think that's the question over the next couple of days that, we'll sit down and have a think, selectors will have a think. Is there something there that's going to take us forward, or is it something starting to become a trend that we think needs to be changed? I think it's pretty much every Aussie as well. So guys come back to county cricket, you got a lot of available guys who are kind of ready to go. That squad was kind of people in and around not only the red ball but the white ball setup as well. So it was just about kind of interaction with the connection with the Aussie coaches. So we got lots of guys that if they feel like they need to choose, it doesn't have to be one of those 6 guys. You can choose from anywhere. Don't know. Haven't seen the pitch at all. So yeah, we'll wait and see. Like everyone else, in a few days' time. It's still a home test for us. We would hope that we're going to win more than we lose over here in Australia. So that's what makes losing a test match like this hurt that little bit more. So yeah, we'll wait and see. It's a new game. Obviously, start none for none. I think in terms of batting order, I'm not huge on batting orders, but I'm sure he'll get an extended run somewhere. I thought he was really impressive. Controlled his innings. I think even the first innings, I thought he started pretty well. But he looked in total command on his skills out there. Just needed 1 or 2 of us to bat alongside him. But we obviously think very highly of Cam. The last Ashes series probably didn't go as well as he would have liked, but I think before that, that West Indian tour was probably our best batter in really tough circumstances over there. When he was batting, I think he was batting batting a little bit higher or something. But we think very highly of Cam. So it was great to see him go out there today and show the rest of the world how good he is. Yeah, I mean, hard to know because the conditions are so different. Sometimes we played over there where we've played 3 spinners. So, but I thought they were very well rounded. They took wickets today. Their spinners looked really threatening, and as you said, they were really patient with the bat and had a lot of contributors. So, they were a well-rounded team, which you kind of expect. They're high-quality international side. Whatever conditions they're going to play at, they're going to be a real threat. It's been great. It's been a great week. I wasn't here last year for the ODIs, the white ball, but the guys that were said it was a great week as well. So, I've had my family up. In amongst training, we've been able to, get down to the waterfront, or, I managed to go out to Berry Springs for a morning with the kids. But it's very relaxed atmosphere. Crowd's been great all week. Conditions and practice facilities have been awesome for us. So it's been a really great test week, and probably would have liked to put on a bit more of a show on the field, but we've really enjoyed playing up here and hopefully get another one.
Awesome.
I don't think so. Obviously played full strength and prepared as what we would for any other series. So no.